I think that we live in a world today where we have access to the most amazing technology that connects us to people all over the world. And we are having contact with more and more people in a wider and wider range of cultures, backgrounds. And one of the impacts of this technological connection is that I believe that it's come to take a toll on our personal one-on-one connections. That's really where we get the love, support, and connection that everyone needs to thrive, to recover from struggle, to feel love, to make meaning in their life. Let me tell you a story. How friendship, connection, closeness can really support us to achieve things that were not possible or not possible when we're trying to go it alone. So recently I was at a conference for other healthcare professionals and coaches. And in that conference, I found this old story that I tell myself of I'm not good enough. The shame gremlin is what it's called. And that came up for me as I was in the conference. We were on a break and these messages started coming into my mind. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not experienced enough. You're not educated enough. You're not going to make it. What are you doing here? And a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have even reacted to that much. I would have sort of been mildly aware that I was uncomfortable and would have trucked on and just fallen into one of the patterns that I usually fall into. I might have taken off, run away, might have gone to take a nap. I might have just felt small and inadequate and not been in the conference in any kind of powerful way or made the connections that I wanted to make. So in that space of smallness, I was able to reality check the messages that were coming at me and to reach out. And in this case, I called a close friend of mine, someone who supports me in moments and I support them in those moments, and called her up. I said, I'm at this conference. I'm feeling unworthy, not good enough, not smart enough. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. And she was with me in that moment and she heard me and she asked me questions. And in that process, I was able to, over the course of 12 minutes, come through out of that warm wash of inadequacy and into a sense of worthiness and move back into re-engaging with the conference and making the connections that I wanted and felt really good about it. And had I not had that help, it's likely that I would have felt that way for the rest of the conference and I would never have really gotten out of it. And here I was able to get out of it in 12 minutes. So this is it's just an example of how having these close friendships, these friend groups that we know how to access, that we know how to use, can help us move through things like struggle in a fraction of the time that we normally would. And this is just one of the benefits. Other benefits, studies have shown that addiction, people are less likely to stick with an addiction if they have close friends and support. It's also ability for us to be closely connected and have influence on the people around us, to be more successful, to move beyond things that we didn't think were possible for us, because when we are going it alone, we're capable of a lot. But when we have love and support of people who really care about us and are willing to show up for us, we're capable of infinitely more. So this is my invitation to you to come check out this workshop, Friendship 2.0, and see if you can create more in your life, accomplish more, and be more supported so that you can go out and do the things that you really want to do.